this one even on?
Yes. Yep, they're all ready to go.
All right, you want me to test out? You see me? All right. Test 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Test 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Test 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, do you have question mics?
Check 1, 2, check, check.
What?
Check 1, 2, check, check, check.
It was off. Let's try it again.
Check, check, check.
Can we, all right, I'm gonna go to the visitor. I just want to take one of those down. There's only 3 on them with 2 chairs.
Yeah, once, what are we calling this?
Okay.
Things are.
Seconds on NBA Jam. Very close, correct? Anybody know? Time on the board and three.
I don't know for sure. Hard to know how
They're gonna give me this shit. 3.6 is what they got on the stat. It says 3.6. I think they played the contract too early. Because there's no twice. There's supposed to be 6. They got it cranked up. Okay, good. How we doing on battery?
Got another full one?
Give another one.
Yes.
Are you downloading the card or you left the same one in?
Put a new one in.
All right, man. Just gotta give it a while.
That's here.
Give another battery up.
That's what the clock was. They were talking about that. Yeah. Apparently it's, they said it's pretty nice, but I'm sure they didn't say that. Yeah, but.
Obviously not the way you guys wanted to finish. What'd you feel in terms of just Denver's experience there late, and you guys, trying to make the plays down the stretch?
Yeah, credit them. I thought they out-executed us down the stretch. I liked a lot of what we did most of the night to have control of the game. Obviously didn't close it tonight, but I thought we did a lot of good things. I thought we got a lot of feedback in terms of our plan. Didn't think our execution was as clean as it can be, but we'll learn from it. It's a series.
Mark, obviously I know generally you try to foul up three, but is there any part of you that wishes that last sequence went differently, and especially the possession where Jokic is still waiting to check in?
I don't know exactly what possession you're talking about on that one, but yeah, I mean, that's usually our deal, is to foul up three and to play that game. I thought we executed the fouls pretty well, got the ball in bounds pretty well. It didn't go our way tonight, but it's worked out well for us in the past. We'll continue to look at it, maybe learn from it, but I didn't think that's why we lost the game.
And with Jokic, it felt like I think he had at least 8 free throws in that fourth quarter. It felt like he's on the fence with the 5th foul, and there are some sequences that maybe swing that game. Like, how difficult is that when you're trying to shift center out the game, Chet to Hart and try to manage that?
I mean, I thought a lot of the free throws that hurt us in the fourth were like backcourt fouls that were, just sloppy execution on our part that we can learn from and clean up. We had them in the bonus early in the first. They were in the bonus early in the fourth. That hurt us. So, again, there's stuff we can learn from, but it wasn't our cleanest game. It was kind of a coin flip type of game. We allowed them to get back in it and make it a possession game. Gordon made a shot, credit him, and we just got to be better.
A couple of things. One, they came back. They got some quick fouls. They didn't have to use the clock. And then two, after SGA hits his free throws, you fouled immediately instead of letting them maybe use some time to get it past half court to use up some time. And I guess why foul as soon as they inbound the ball on the other end of the court?
Yeah, so a couple things on that. I did think the backcourt fouls hurt us. And, again, we can learn from that. The fouling up three, that's on me. I think given the foul and getting the foul executed is critical. So if there's something to be learned from that, it's probably giving it too early on my part. But that's not on the players. They're executing what I'm telling them to do.
Mark, you said, you mentioned a few things about how you guys ended up losing this, but you said that the fouling situation down the stretch wasn't why you lost. What would you boil it down to, why you lost this one? I
mean, just overall execution on both ends of the floor. I thought defensive execution, we had a lot of possessions that we can clean up and learn from. The rebounding, we can definitely learn from. They had a lot of rebounds tonight, gave them a lot of second life. And then our execution down the stretch offensively. So, it's lousy that we lost game one. We'd rather be up 1-0 and with stuff to clean up, but that's not how this works. So now we got to go get to work and execute better next game.
What's the challenge of, a game like this where you have a pretty comfortable lead, see it, lost away, losing home court advantage? I mean, just those sorts of things on the mental side of things. What's the challenge of coming back from that?
It's the playoffs. We have to embrace it. We have to embrace the struggle of the playoffs. We have to embrace the adversity of the playoffs. The playoffs are a mountain to climb. So it's not going to be easy for anybody. We kind of coasted through the first round. It was challenging in the games, but we had control of the series the whole time. But no one just walks their way through a series at this point in the season. So credit Denver. They were the better team tonight. We can learn from it. We need to execute better, but it's a series first of 4.
Joker obviously had another monster night. What did you think of the execution of the defensive game plan against him? and what's your feeling coming out of this about your team's ability to try to contain a guy who's obviously maybe the best player in the league?
Yeah, I mean, 42 is loud, obviously. 10 of those were free throws. He didn't assist the ball tonight the way that he does on average. So, the free throws were problematic, especially the bonus ones, like the one on the cut, the one in the backcourt. Those are tough plays where he's walking the line, getting points on those. But there were plays that we executed well. There were plays that we didn't. I thought in the first half we did a really good job defensively. We held them to 50 points or around there. But, we obviously need to be better. We don't want to give them 42 points.
And you're up 14 with a little bit over 4 left. I mean, the way things went, obviously, before you got to the final game, or to the fouls game, rather, from 14 to where it became a possession game, what did you think went wrong for you guys?
I mean, anytime you give up a lead like that, it's both ends of the floor. So it's offensive execution. I can do a better job of getting us organized and getting us quality looks. And then down the other end, to Myron's point, I thought some of the fouls that put him on the line without using clock obviously helped him get back into it. So it was both ends. It was everybody. We're all in it together. We need to execute better. I need to coach better. They need to execute the plan better. And we just need to be a better team in game 2.
Yeah, Mark, I think Jokic got his 5th foul on the flagrant with 6.5 minutes left. After that, did you change your offense at all, trying to go at him more, trying to get a 6th foul? And did that lead to any offensive stagnation?
We certainly try to go at them at times, but, you can get teams into like a defensive rhythm if you're like repeatedly at them every single possession. So we try to mix the bag a little bit on that, but it was on our mind for sure. I mean, we're aware of the foul situation, but like I said, we could have been better down the stretch.
The play we're talking about, Jokic not in the game, that came after Shea's dunk. They clearly thought they were going to foul and get him right back in. Shea gets free for the dunk.
Get it to 8. They get it to 13. You guys get it to 8. How important was it that you guys just kept kind of chopping wood there a little bit?
So important. And that's what I was talking about, the mentality. Would have been really easy for me to come up here and say, we just played Saturday in a Game 7, and we have all the excuses in the world, and we're so tired. And no, it's the playoffs. You only get a certain amount of chances out here. And you're right. Every time they got up, I never sensed, we can play in 2 days. We can still even this thing up 1-1. No, this is our opportunity tonight. Live in the present in these moments. Now, these games they're so hard to win. And when you put yourself in a situation like this, like we did, don't waste your energy. Stay focused on what you're trying to accomplish. And you're right, because we did that, we never let go of the rope, because it felt like a few times it was close, like they were about to blow this thing out in their building, which they do a lot. I mean, this is an amazing team that we're competing against with a great head coach, great players, and depth. Like I said, the word of the night for me is just mentality. Like, we did it, we stayed with it, and it worked out for us.
Thank you, Coach.
Thanks, guys.